Hello! Hello! And welcome back to the Minecraft series on Xbox. How are you doing today? Welcome back. And we're in the process of actually making this this slime farm is the correct terminology, I believe. And we're just gonna go and head in first. You know, I'm not gonna mess around. Just gonna keep digging out until we can get this thing. Because I want to get this thing cleared out. I don't want to be spending episodes upon episodes making this thing. So fingers crossed, everything works out. Luckily for us, slimes will spawn in. Right, is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Luckily for us, slimes will actually spawn in, you know, doesn't matter what light level it is, they'll always spawn there. So it's any light level between 0 and 16 in Y, so which is kind of cool for us. And I'm going to keep going this way for 92 until we hit 192. So let's keep going. Let's give ourselves some extra light there from the redstone, just to be cheeky. But how are you all doing? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing. Are you enjoying being back at school, college, so on and so forth? For those of an older age, you enjoying work? It sucks, doesn't it? I work 9 to 5, and I don't know. I love my job, but it's like sometimes the weekend just goes like so quick, and it's like, geez, you know, I wish I just could sit around and do nothing all day, or just play games in particular. But no, I do love my job, and it is awesome working where I work. It's just that, you know, it gets kind of the same. It becomes routine, and I hate routine. I'm very much a go kind of guy. So yeah, but hey ho, that's life, isn't it? For those who are wondering, as a job or what I do for work, I'm actually a web developer. So I develop websites, stuff, you know, pretty basic stuff, nothing like over technical, because I'm obviously still young in the industry, so to speak. I'm not like an overly qualified, experienced, you know, web developer or anything like that. And that's what I do on a daily basis, as well as answer the phones and do all the other stuff that comes with working in an office and dealing with clients that are angry. I mean, for the last couple of days, for the last like 7 days or so, our actual server that we host all of the websites on has been going up and down. Our server provider has been having some server difficulties, and our servers have gone down, and it's basically put every single website that we deal with, and every client that we deal with, all of their websites have gone down and gone flat for the past 5 days. And like, I've had to deal with so many people like screwing at me, getting angry, and they're like, you gotta fix this now. It's just like, dude, if I could fix it, I would. You know, I can't just click my fingers. It's out of my hands. It's not my fault. And trying to do all our best, and we've actually moved over to a dedicated server now. This is probably really boring to you guys. I don't even know I'm talking about it, but it's what I do for a living, so I suppose it'd be interesting to you to hear about. An awesome thing, right, is I'll tell you about what I wanted to do as my dream job. So a lot of people, as you know, especially those who are at school at the moment, will probably think, you know, you're probably at that age where you're thinking to yourself, you know, what do I want to do when I grow up? Or what am I going to do for a career? Or, you know, where am I going with my life? All that kind of stuff. And everyone's the same. I kind of got to the point where I was just like, I'm just going to find something that I find interesting or I enjoy doing, and then wrap my work around that. So I'll say back way back when, I still enjoy it now. Gaming was something that I really enjoyed doing, and I've always had a passion for gaming, and I've always been the kind of person that is really bad about it. Like, I played Final Fantasy VII was a massive eye-opener for me. I'd like play that game, and I'd be like, how the hell did they do that? That is awesome, and I wanted to know how they did stuff. And I'm typically like that with stuff that I find interesting. I want to know how it works, and I was just like, right, I want to know how this game works. And it started to become like a trend, if you will, with me. Constantly trying to find out, like, discover things that I enjoyed, and discover things that I wanted to know how it worked out, and then educate myself and figure out how, you know, literally figure out how it worked. So I decided that I wanted to go down the games development route and figure out how to make games and stuff. So I went through you know, college, and I went to loads of different courses, and I educated myself in development, and I kind of got bored of it. I was doing like you know, C plus and C++, sorry, and loads of different stuff like that, VB.net, and it was just like, programming just became really boring to me. I just didn't find it interesting when I was at college anyway. I just didn't find it very interesting. So I ended up quitting that or dropping out or whatever, and I did loads of different stuff. Obviously, in my programming course, I ended up doing stuff like you know, web development, web programming, and such. So I learned a fair amount from being at college. Don't get me wrong, and I can implement a lot of the stuff that I learned there into my day-to-day life. Opposed to stuff like certain stupid things that I always thought was stupid, like maths, that like certain things like pi. I never understood why I had to learn pi, but I've never really liked maths. But yeah, so I decided I wanted to be a game developer. I wanted to do something in gaming. I thought to myself, it's like, well, I spend a lot of my time trying to figure out why, you know, certain things work the way they do. And I figured, well, maybe it's just I like gaming and I want to know how things work. So maybe I'll become a programmer and I can start making these games, and then I can be the person who's passing that on to someone else, making someone else think, how does this work, making something awesome. Because I always liked the idea of production, regardless of what it was. I was always like, I would build something or make something or develop something, and I'd love the end product. The end product was huge to me. I was just like, I would grind out and I just wouldn't stop. It was almost like an addiction. Like, I would start something and I just can't stop once I've started until it's finished. And then I'd finish it and I'd be like, dude, I can't believe I just made that. And I'd get super stoked and I'd get super happy about it. And it was just such such a joy and pleasure from doing stuff like that. And it wasn't just like development, but I had a lot of pride and joy with development, like, because it just took so much thought and process behind all of it to actually make something. But when I was at college, I didn't like my teachers. Like, some of my teachers, I didn't like them, so I never enjoyed the lessons where I was getting taught how to code. So I just kind of drifted out of it. And yeah, so I went down that route, and then I just, from being at college and doing like computing and stuff like that, I figured I'm now educated in computers, and I do like tinkering and doing stuff with computers, so I'll do something in the IT industry, regardless of what it was, whether it was like, I had an interest in web development, but it didn't really lead me towards gaming. And programming, like, I got bored of it, so I figured that wasn't for me. Design, I hate design. I can't stand it. I think it's awesome. Like, I love it. If there's one thing I wish I could do, is draw like Evan Eckert or something like that, because the stuff he comes out with is just outstanding. And I'm like, that is crazy. How do you do that? Because I've always been like someone who pretty much analyzes everything. I'm like, I can see something and then I can figure out how it works. But with that, it was just like, dude, you know, I just couldn't figure out how to do it. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to go 7 more that way. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, sorry about that, guys. I had to concentrate for a second there, but yeah, I was like, designers always like amazed me. I was just like, how do you do that? Because it was just something that I couldn't figure out how to do. I've always been pretty good at figuring out how things work and figuring out a solution to a problem. I've always been good at like stuff like that, stuff that's logical. I have a very logical thought process, so to speak. I always try and find the logic behind a reason. Like, something happens, I always look at the logical reasons and try and figure out and look at things logically, opposed to I don't know, any other opposable ways. Like, for example, when my girlfriend broke up with me, I was thinking about the most logical way to fix that problem, but I couldn't, and that's why it screwed me up so much, because I've always been someone who's been like, if there's a problem, there is a way to fix it, and I've always thought that was it. And when people be like, Nath, it just takes time, it's just like, time is not the problem solver. That there is this is a problem now, and I want to fix it now. Like, I get very adamant and pushy about stuff like that. It's almost like, yeah, if I want something, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get it, which is, to a certain degree, is true. But in the same respect, it's like, I'm like, that's just the way I am. It's just when I want something, if there's a problem, if someone approaches me with a problem, I'm like, I've got to fix this, and I want to know how to fix it, and I don't rest until I can fix it. I don't like giving up, and I don't like people who do give up. It's never been something that I have been very proud of, or I've liked as a quality in people, with people who give up. And you know, you work hard for what you get. So like my YouTube channel, for example. it's always been the lucky thing with me is with YouTube is it's always been about me enjoying it. Like if I don't enjoy something, I just don't do it. Like period. I'm not gonna grind out for hours upon hours doing something for other people if I didn't enjoy doing it. So that's that it's always been like that. But with YouTube, when I started YouTube, I was just like, you know, I'm not really fussed how many subscribers I have. Like, it was like when I got 100 subscribers, I was like, Jesus, that's crazy. Like, imagine if you put 100 people in one room, all of their eyes are staring at you, and they're there just to listen to you, nothing else. And it's like, that is crazy. That is insane. And to me, that's like huge. And now I'm like nearly like I'm getting close to like 3,000 subscribers, and like my channel's just growing every day. And it's like it feels like yesterday I only had like 100 subscribers, or I got my first like shout out by Syndicate or Onslaught or Fearcrads, and it's just like it feels like yesterday, and it's just been such a fast, like, quick journey, and it's just simply because I enjoy doing it. It's just like I upload daily videos because I enjoy not only like the thing at the beginning. It was all about me enjoying the content I made, and enjoying the games I was playing at the time, and just uploading stuff that I enjoyed to play. And then as time went on, it became more about enjoying the interaction with you guys, and I love that. I love the feedback. That's why I always say, leave me a comment, because I love reading the comments. I love the interaction with you guys. It's like the best thing about YouTube. YouTube becomes, for me, like a new Facebook. It's like a social media platform where I can interact with a bunch of people that enjoy the same things I do. Like that's why I've always said to anybody who's asked me about YouTube advice, is like, oh, dude, like, am I too young to start YouTube, or am I, what do I need to do to start YouTube? It's just like, all you need is a recording device and a microphone. That is it. Like, obviously you need a computer as well, but that's all you need. And like, what do you post? It's like, post what you enjoy to post. Like, what do you want to post? Call of Duty is like typically it's funny because like Call of Duty is everywhere on YouTube, but at the same respect, Call of Duty is like my all-time favorite game. Like, I am one of the many few people that doesn't really dislike a Call of Duty game. Like, to be honest, Black Ops, I enjoyed it for the year it was out, but after that, it got boring for me, and it was always really boring to me. I never really had fun with it. It was just a solid game, but the fun got sucked out of it somewhere. And then, like, Modern Warfare 3 came out. Everyone hates Modern Warfare 3, but I love it. I still think it's an awesome game. It's not like the best game in the world in terms of, like, development-wise, and it's not been incredibly well looked after, and there's several things in the game that could be improved. But in the same respect, I love playing it. It's still a game that I play on, like, a day-to-day basis. Not anymore, because I don't play as many games now as I used to. But like, that was one. Call of Duty was always a game that I played like every single day, and the biggest thing about Call of Duty for me is that it's a social game. Like, you play it with your friends, you work as a team, and I love that about Call of Duty. And it's just been like, it was like an addiction to me playing Call of Duty. And then right, we need to go back upstairs, so let me just stick some more torches down here. But yeah, so Call of Duty has always been one of those things, and that's what I based my channel off, was Call of Duty, because I knew I was good at the game and I enjoyed playing it. So I figured, I will make Call of Duty videos because that's what I enjoy playing. That's what I enjoyed posting it because I got good feedback because I was a good player and stuff like that. So that was the thing that I kind of stuck at. And then all of a sudden, like, I've played Minecraft like since alpha. Like, people think that I'm like this Minecraft newcomer. I'm not. I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time, since alpha, like before a large majority of the things are in Minecraft nowadays. But I'm still pretty bad at it. Let's face it. There's a lot of things that I'm a real noob about, but I have been playing Minecraft for a long time. And then I was just like, I wonder if my subscribers would enjoy watching me play Minecraft. So I posted it once, one time, and like, you guys, you gave me some feedback, and you're like, yeah, well, this is a series that we'd like to watch, and I just carried on posting it, and then it ended up becoming, this massive thing on my channel that I didn't expect. I never expected it to be like a big deal, but it did. So yeah, right. Let me just. If you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, guys, I'm going back up to the surface because I need to go get some glowstone. And I'm thinking I might also dress up the... oh, you're kidding me. I'm thinking I might dress up the slime room as well. There we go. Dirt is much easier to dig away than stone or anything. So I'm just gonna carry on my ladders with some stone blocks. Dirt blocks. Right. So let's go upstairs. Let's go home. Get some glowstone, and we can light up this area because slimes don't spawn on torches because a torch occupies a block. So slimes will never spawn on it. So what we need to do is we need to go home and get some glowstone, and we also need to make some armor. We need to get some glowstone, and we need to get some armor. Go back down there and light the place up, and then we'll see in the next episode. You guys can find out if it works. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to grab a drink and stuff because my throat is killing me. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and I gave you a little bit of insight into my life. If there's anything you would like to know about me or any questions you might have or stuff that you'd like me to talk about in future videos, then leave me a comment section below and let me know. But sometimes I do like to talk about the gameplay, and other times I just kind of feel like doing stuff like that where I'm just mining and stuff. You guys can look away from the video and you can just listen to me, or you can watch me do it. I don't know. But yeah, if there's anything you want to know about me, then be sure to let me know. I'm not a shy guy. I'm not going to shy away from telling you guys stuff about myself. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to drop it a rating. It's always appreciated. It shows that you enjoyed this episode, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. It is free, and you'll see daily videos from me. I do post daily. And or you could just subscribe to the Minecraft show itself. There's a thumbnail in the description and of this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. As always, it's been Orion, and I shall catch you guys later. Peace out for now.